Hi guys, Nexia here. Welcome back to Greedy Dragon Brewing. Today I got back home from work and I had some beer mail. So I have a package here from Loose Screw, one from JMCM LXX, and my order from Ontario Beer Kegs. So some brewing supplies and etc. Also, my niece recently got back from a trip into the States, and she passed through Portland, Oregon, and knowing that I like craft beer, she picked up some beer for me. So she kind of grabbed a random selection. I'm not familiar with these brands at all, so from my fellow brewers in the States, if you want to give me some feedback or post some comments below, that would be greatly appreciated. But this is a Kawanda Cream Ale from Pelican Brewing Company. Slippery Slope, looks like winter ale from Cascade Lakes Brewing. Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. Terminal Gravity Brewing Strong Winter Ale. Omission, what is that? Gluten-free lager. So, not exactly certain. And Mirror Pond Pale Ale from, looks like Deschutes Brewery. So if you have any insights into this, I'm gonna do some tasting. Maybe talk about them on a future video. But you can post your comments and some feedback below, and that will help me along my way. I have two other videos that I'm working on right now. Unfortunately, I haven't had an opportunity to finish them off. It's been extremely busy and extremely hot here in the sunny Okanagan in Canada. We've had temperatures that have surpassed 40 degrees Celsius. Up to, I took a picture of my car temperature gauge and it was 45 degrees Celsius. So you wouldn't expect that in Canada, but this is a hotter region of Canada, so it's not uncommon to get up to the high 30s and low 40s once in a while. But it's been a sustained temperature, and there's been a lot of forest fires and so forth, so it's been a pretty busy time period. So I'll show you what else I've got going on here. So this is the box from Loose Screw. It's a good use of pool noodle. I'm not sure what I'm going to find in here. So I'm just going to pull this out. So these bottles are extremely well wrapped and Ziploc bagged. I've got lots of packaging material. They were also bubble wrapped on top of that. So that's good to know. No worries about breakage here. So I'm going to open them up because I still don't know what's inside. Alright, so we got 3 bottles, and I just checked my email, and Loose Screw confirmed that these are actual Tank House Ale clones. So I use the Tank House Ale bottles from Mill Street Brewery, and this is his clone beer. So I'm excited to try this out. Thank you very much for sending this to me, Loose Screw, and definitely this is going to be a brew showcase in the near future. So I'll let this settle out, make sure that there's no sediment floating around, and then I'll give this a whirl. Thank you very much. And now we're gonna move on to the bottle sent by JMCM LXX, also from the 17 Brew Crew. It's an exciting day, guys. Wow, this is truly an awesome day. First I receive the Tank House Ale clone from Loose Screw, and now from Jay, MCM LXX. I've received a double fisted ale all malt edition. Now this original recipe was produced by a good friend of mine, Corn Zenith, and you may have recognized it from being featured on CraigTube. Fantastic video, and if you haven't checked out Corn Zenith's YouTube channel, you got to check it out. He's got some pretty wicked videos that I find extremely entertaining and educational. So I am very excited about trying this out, and I have the ingredients to brew this particular beer myself, and was contemplating throwing that down in the near future. So I may try that out. And here is the infamous 17 Brew Crew IPA from the Homebrewers Nation. This was the ingredients for this. The recipe was created online, masterminded by JMCMLXX, so J-Man, and Corn Zenith. So these are Aussie, quasi-Canadian, quasi-everybody else creations. Now, for this particular beer, I'm going to hold off on trying it, even though in the note it says it's ready, because Corn Zenith is supposed to be receiving one in the mail as well, and as of yet he hasn't received one. So out of respect for him and his recipe, I think he needs first crack at it and post his video and review first before I go ahead with this. But I am incredibly pumped. Thank you very much, Jay. This is an honor and a pleasure, and Corn Zenith, you are a master. So cheers to you both. And Loose Screw Tank House Ale, awesome, man. I am looking forward to this, and there is a brew showcase coming up shortly.